What is up, guys? You're back with BTech HD, and today we're going to be talking about iOS 9. So Apple's latest software update on this iPads, iPod lineup is called iOS 9, and it's full of enhancements you'll appreciate every day. Your apps become more essential. There's new multitasking features on the iPad that'll make it more productive, and Siri can do even more, so we'll look at that later in the video. But there's a new suggestions page as well, which will help you get things done before you even ask. So improvements at the foundation of the operating system, enhanced performance, battery life, and security are really good. The more you do with iOS 9, you're going to realize what did you ever do without it. So iOS 9 does add a new app to your home screen. News conveniently collects all the stories you want to read from top news sources, and is based on the topics you're most interested in. So even if you don't seem like you see anything, you click one or two or three that you like, and it'll give you a whole collection of different kinds of news sources that you should add. So you no longer have to go from like a CNN app to an ESPN app to a New York Times app. So you can basically just go to the news app and it'll show you collectively all the news sources together. So the design in news is definitely really well made. Definitely seems like an Apple native application. So definitely really good application for digital media. And if you come across like a favorite story, you can also add it to the save section in the news, and you're able to share stories with your friends by using the share sheet. When reading content in Safari, there's also a feature that will let you add any RSS feeds to news by visiting a site and choosing Add to News. So now we have a search screen that is now pre-populated with contacts, apps, places nearby, and more. So it's even more proactive in other places too, making a lot of little things just a little easier. So now you can see that you'll be able to see your contacts you talk with most, those who you talk to last, or even those you're next scheduled to meet. And so you'll see all your relevant people, and you'll also see like categories of places nearby, like food, drinks, shopping, fun, and more. So anything places nearby. You'll also see some suggested apps that are triggered by your routines and what you're most likely to use. For example, if you're always read the news in the morning, your news app will show up on the search screen at the time you normally wake up. So, and based on your location, you'll see news that is trending where you are. So one of my favorite additions to iOS 9 has to definitely be the Notes application. I use Notes a lot during school, during outside running errands. I always use Notes. So now it's even easier to use Notes. So you do have a checklist like of to-dos. You can basically consider like a checklist, and you can check off items as you go. And you can also add a photo, a video, a map, or even a URL to like a note. So you can even draw a sketch with your finger. And the best thing about all of this is, thanks to iCloud, you're also able to see them across all your devices. So if you do put like something on your iPhone, you'll be able to see it on your Mac, or you'll be able to see it on your other Apple products, obviously. And so that's the best thing about the Notes applications. And you can also use the tip of your finger to draw like right into the notes. So you have a selection of brush styles and different colors, and a handy ruler that helps you keep things straight. Now, these enhancements to iOS 9's Note application will kind of seem similar to something such as called Evernote. Now, if you are already committed to a different notes service such as Evernote, iOS 9's new Notes app likely won't make you switch. But if you're using Notes now, or you still haven't figured out a way to give up those post-its, the new Notes is a much more serviceable option than before. Now, in addition to everything, there is also a tap to share button in Safari, Maps, and a lot of other apps to save attachments, such as the maps, URLs, pages, documents, and more. So you can basically save it to a new or existing note. So now if you can't remember which note you had added to something, the attachment browser will also organize all the items attached to your notes in one simple view, so it's easy to find what you're looking for. iPhone and your iPad. And so now you can even get more answers when you type in the search field. So if you ask Siri to search through your photos and videos based on dates, locations, and album titles, for example, if you say show me photos from my trip to Aspen in January, and you'll get exactly what you're looking for. So now we know it is not as strong as Google Now, or maybe some other applications such as Houndcast and different applications that are coming out, but definitely this integration into the Siri application is one of the really strong points. So now you can search into a deeper database into your iPhone, and the results are definitely working. So these are just a few highlights features of iOS 9. There are certainly many more that we haven't covered in detail here, but little things like the better organization of Notification Center, better support for Apple's new music service, faster performance, and the new wallet app that replaces Passbook. So if you did like this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up, and go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you would like to see more weekly tech videos. This is BTech HD Reviews, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.